Gritty Urban Saga. So the second part of creating offense here, and the reason that Zangief was in the last one, it was kind of a segue into this one, is that I want to show how to create offense with grappling characters as well. Now, the thing about grappling characters is most of them don't have any sort of easy way to get in. Zangief has this move, the green hand, and that helps him to cover a lot of space, and it also smacks fireballs away. So look at this. Let's go to record here. Let's record Ryu throwing some fireballs. Alright, there we go. Now, this is a really good thing to learn how to do. Now you see, I can focus them, and then I can dash up. That doesn't get me very close to him, you know? You have to... not close enough to grab, but if I do the green hand move, there you go. See that? It smacked it out of the stage. And now I'm close. And also if I do the EX version, which is with 2 punches, so that move is just forward, down, down, forward. So it's forward, down, and then diagonal down and punch. See that? Now if I do it with 2 punches, he goes straight around it and slaps him. And then that puts me right in his face. See, that's a good way to cover space. It's a good way to fake somebody out. And also combos. It's hard to do, but it's hard for me to do because I don't really play as him too much. Also, knowing which one of your normals looks like it causes more stun than necessarily it really does is a good thing. So like this move with his knees, that move, a lot of people think that it does a lot more stun, and it makes it so that you can actually grab them right after. Because there's a period of time after a hit where you can't grab somebody. It's a period of time, like if I hit him with this heavy kick, I can't grab him right away. Grab will miss because he's still in the stun from the move. See that? Try to grab too quick. Doesn't work. Now, if I do this move though, I can grab right away because there's very little hit stun. So even if he gets hit by it, he's recovered that quickly. He's back to a state where you can actually do damage to him. So learning which moves look like they could do a lot of stun is very important. See? Like this. And now that brings me to tick grabs. Now let's get him to stop throwing Hadokens for a little while here. Now tick grabs are where you're close to an opponent and you do one move that hits or they block it, and then you immediately grab right after it. So it's kind of like making the opponent think you're going to do this like massive combo, make them think you're going to keep chopping, going to keep doing this. But instead of doing that, you just hit them once and then you grab. It's a tick grab. So you see I got the hit itself, which was 20 combo damage. You see up in the right hand corner there, 20 damage. So 20 damage from that, and then I get the grab on top of it. If I wait the right amount of time, of course, until he's recovered. So I get 20, then I can 20, grab right away. So I got 180 damage there altogether. I got 20 damage from the chop, and then I got the tick throw. You can also use the original move to buffer your next move, because Zangief and a lot of the grapplers in the game, they have these 360 moves where if you're standing still and you try to do them, if you're not one of like the more skilled players in the world, you'll have to jump to do it. Because the motion to do the super, it involves a full 360 degree motion on the D-pad or on your arcade stick. So there are ways to get around this jump, either by doing a focus attack first and then doing it. So focus attack is just the two medium buttons, medium punch and medium kick, and then you dash out of it. But while the dash is going, you're doing the full 360 degree motion. So it's like the focus attack, dash, and then the 360. See? So you can hide the motion to where you're not always having to jump around and then do it. So that's a good way to create offense as a grappler as well. Also, after you do a throw, it creates a hard knockdown, which is it means the opponent can't get up for a certain amount of time. In this game, they've undone a lot of that to where people can stay down for longer, but they can't get up quicker. So anytime you do a trip, they're hard knockdown. That's a hard knockdown. They won't be able to get up for an allotted period of time. Every other knockdown in the game, like if you just throw a EX Hadoken or something and it knocks someone down, they can get up quicker than if there's a hard knockdown. So hard knockdowns are very useful for characters that have to be in your face. So a character like Zangief here, if I get a hard knockdown, now I can do all sorts of things. Now I can jump over him and fake him out. If I get a hard knockdown, now he has to guess what I'm going to do. He has to guess if I'm going to do a throw afterwards. So getting hard knockdowns is very important. That hard knockdown can be caused by the trip, the heavy kick, down and heavy kick. It can also be caused by just grabbing him. That creates a hard knockdown. And also his spinning pile driver, that creates a hard knockdown, so you can get closer to him. So doing this, and then doing this EX green hand, or just a regular green hand, now you're up in his face again. So as a grappler, it's important to stay close to your opponent and also condition them. Conditioning, now this is a very important tactic that I'm going to cover in the next video because this one's getting kind of long here. So I'm going to split it up right here.